So I'm getting out to a service call. This is a kind of like a little strip mall here, has a bunch of pieces of equipment. And in this suite down here at the end, basically the people were complaining that for the most part, like the different offices are feeling different temperatures, all that kind of stuff. You know, one saying they're hot, one saying they're cold, which is pretty common when you have one unit taking care of a bunch of like little cubicle areas and stuff. Some of the stuff, unfortunately, I can't get much video down below, but I did kind of get up above the T-bar to make sure they didn't have like air dampened off to some of the ones that were said they weren't getting any airflow and stuff like that. So I kind of went above the T-bar, checked all that, found all the manual dampers. Everything was open like it should be. And then I wanted to get up here. I put it into a call for heat, kind of tested everything. Everything looks to be good. It's heating. And going good on that. So some of the things I kind of am going to recommend, that one of the things is the thermostat is like in the back area where there's no supply register whatsoever, so it's not really seeing the true temperature of the space. So one thing I was going to write was to relocate the thermostat kind of closer to the main area where everything is at and where the return air grill is at, just so I'm getting more of an accurate temperature. And then the next thing is what I always tell people is for the commercial is to keep the fan running in the on position, so that way you're constantly circulating the air and kind of evening out the temperature amongst the space. So that's some of the things I'm going to recommend to these people. Another thing I'm going to tell them is some of these people are running space heaters in their little cubicles, which is that kind of stuff throws off the temperature of just everything when people start doing that. So I'm going to go over a few things, just like running the fan and relocating the thermostat, all those kinds of things, just to hopefully help with this system. It is one of the older systems up here, but I mean, it's still working as far as when it gets a call, it's coming on, and when the call is satisfying, it's shutting off. So I mean, everything with the system looks okay. I'm also going to recommend doing an air balance, so we'll bring like an air balance hood and we can check. And then, like I said, they have manual dampers for each run of duct coming off for the supplier registers, so we can kind of dampen those down as we need to for the certain areas to hopefully balance out the space better. But that's what I'm going to write up. You know, these people have been in here for a while and they said it's always been like this, so I don't think it's anything new. I think they were just hoping I'd have some miracle answer, which I don't really have anything that's going to be just like a flip of the switch answer for them. But I'm going to write up the things that I kind of listed there, see what they decide to do at this site. But that should hopefully taking care of the best I can for this situation. I mean, that's the other thing. You can do all these things, you never make it perfect because everyone's body is just regulating differently. So even after doing all this, I mean, they could spend a good chunk of change and still not have, you know, exactly what they want. So I always give people fair warning on that. But yeah, this one's kind of simpler, pretty much me just staring at a unit right here, but that's kind of what I was seeing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get much video in the space because there's a ton of people down there. But I just wanted to explain kind of what I ran into on this service call, because it's a super common service call in heating and in cooling season. Just people complaining in different office spaces. So yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.